Hi, I'm Christa Jacobson, head mistress of the Budo Ryu Kai, where we teach authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how you can study martial arts at home, how you can study ninjutsu in the convenience of your own house. So that is it. We're going to be talking about online training. We're going to talk about the misconceptions of online training, but more importantly, I'm going to discuss the top 10 questions that I get from people who are interested in online ninjutsu training. So if you guys have been following my channel for any length of time, you guys know that we've been involved with long distance learning for many years. In fact, I've been doing long distance teaching with ninjutsu for almost 20 years now. I remember way back in the day when we first started, it was VHS tapes, and then the VHS tapes, we did that for years, and then that turned into DVDs, and then from that everything went online. So now we have an online dojo that we're teaching from, and from this experience and everything that we've been through, we tend to keep getting some of the same questions. So what I thought I would do today is share some of my experience with you guys, cover the top 10 questions that people tend to ask when they're interested with online ninjutsu training. Now, before we begin, I always give a shout out to all of my new viewers. So if this is the first video that you guys have seen of me, my name is Christa Jacobson. I'm the head mistress of the Budo Ryu Kai, which means School of the Warrior Way. We teach Koryu Ninjutsu and Koryu Bujutsu, so the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. This organization does have other areas of focus, such as reality-based self-defense, weapons training and tactics, concealed carry, survival skills, martial arts theory, thought and philosophy, martial arts conditioning. If any of these topics interest you at all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the bell. I do post 2 to 3 videos every single week, so if you're interested in any of those topics, please subscribe, click the bell, and keep up with what we're doing. So today we're going to be talking about the top 10 questions that people ask when they're interested in online martial arts training. For those of you guys who are interested in ninjutsu and you want to study ninjutsu at home, these are the top 10 questions that we receive, and I'm going to share those with you guys today. Also going over the common misconceptions about online training, and we're going to talk about some of the situations that people tend to put themselves into which hinders their success with online training. So that is going to be the topic of today. So here we go. Top 10 questions for people who are interested in online ninjutsu training. Question number 1, can you really learn online? Quick answer is yes, you can learn online. There is absolutely no reason that you cannot learn online. In fact, the majority of universities have online training. Even the most prestigious universities of education have online classes such as Harvard and Yale. So if the question starts with, can you really learn online? The answer is yes, you can truly learn online. Question number 2 is, how long does it take to be a black belt? And the easy answer is, that's different for every individual. Now, I know that's a little bit of a cop-out answer, so let me explain. Here at the Budo Ryu Kai, the ranks underneath black belt, the Q ranks, there are no time and requirements. Where some organizations do have time and requirements under black belt, we do not have time and requirements under black belt. You're going to be given a set of skills, information, techniques, and you're going to have to be able to perform those skills and know that information and be able to do those techniques at an efficient level. If you can do everything that's asked at the efficiency of which we're asking you to do it, then you could take the test and move forward. Now that is different for every individual, because here in this organization we base it on skill, we do not base it on time in. Some organizations base it on time in. You have to train this long before you can get a black belt. Here in this organization we base it on skill. You have to be able to do this before you can get a black belt. Question number 3, if I already have a black belt in another organization, well, where do I start? The quick answer is white belt. I do know that some organizations they accept cross ranks and they'll take a rank from another organization and all that kind of stuff. The Budo Ryu Kai is a complete independent organization from everybody. What we do is what we do. If you are going to be a member of this organization, regardless of any rank that you have outside of here, you will start at white belt and work yourself all the way through the levels like every student does. That way you learn how we do things, these kata, these application, the principles and strategies that we teach within this organization. So it doesn't matter what rank you have in another organization. If you choose to be a student here, you will start at white belt like every student does and progress from white belt all the way to black belt and then through the black belt ranks. Number 4, do I need to purchase anything more than just level number 1? The only thing you would need to purchase outside of level number 1 is a uniform. Students are required to wear the same attire as everybody in the whole organization. It doesn't matter whether you're online training or if you're in one of our physical dojos, the requirements are the same. It's the same requirements, it's the same curriculum, you have to wear the same uniform. So when you do purchase level number 1 to begin your online training in this organization, you will also need to purchase a white gi white uniform, white belt, and that is the only thing that you would need to purchase to start level number 1. Question number 5, are there any testing fees? That depends on how you want to test. If you're going to send in a video submission, the testing fee is already covered when you do purchase the level that you are on. So if you purchase level 1 and you are going to submit your test via video, then no, there is no testing fee. Submit the test, and then we would get back with you within 24 to 48 hours. If you're going to test in person in one of our dojos, or you want to test live, like on a Zoom call or through live video conference call, then yes, there would be a testing fee. But if you do send your test in via a video submission, then no, there is no testing fee. The testing fee is already covered when you purchase the level. Question number 6, what's the process for training? Now, what people mean by this is, so you buy the online training, you get online materials and videos and instructional videos to watch, and then they're thinking, how do I know if I'm doing it right? I don't have anybody to help me or critique me. So what's the process so I know that I'm doing things correctly? That's what this question is. In this organization, we approach online training much differently than everybody else. In fact, every single level, you have a required amount of reviews that you have to pass before you can take the test. The reason for this is we want to make sure that you're doing it right. Level number 1, 9th Q, which is for yellow belt, you have 7 reviews. Once you pass those 7 reviews, you can then take the test. When you send in a review, you're going to send in a proper formal review to the Hanbu, and we're going to respond within 24 to 48 hours. So you're going to know if you're doing something right or wrong, or what critiques that you need to make the technique better. So it's not like you're going to be training on a particular topic for months on end before someone would critique you and help you with your training. That's absolutely not the way that we do it here. Here, you have a set amount of reviews, which are different for every level. You have to pass the reviews in order, and once you've passed all the reviews, you can then take the test. And that's the process for training. During this time, as you're going through the process of training, we are going to make sure that we get back with you within 24 to 48 hours so we can help you with the technique so you don't make those mistakes along the way like most people tend to fear that they would. Question number 7. Does my online membership expire? Yes. Every single level that you purchase, you have 12 months to pass the level. If you do not pass the particular level that you're on within 12 months, you will need to repurchase that level. Now, I know some people say, well, I've already bought the videos. You didn't buy the videos. What you bought was online training. Again, we approach training much different than everybody else. Here, you're going to get constant feedback. You're going to be able to talk to us. We're going to critique the videos. We're going to review the videos. We're going to tell you what mistakes that you're doing wrong. You're going to have a constant video submission rolling within your particular file, and we are going to communicate with you. Now, that communication and that instruction has 12 months to get through that particular level. So if you buy level 1 in January, you have till the following January to pass level 1. If you do not pass level 1, you would need to repurchase that level so that you can continue your training to pass that particular level. Now, I just want to reiterate that I do get it that people purchase level 1 and they get instructional videos and educational videos and downloads, and they still have access to that even though their time might have expired. You're not purchasing videos and downloads, you're purchasing this organization to train you in the arts, and that payment is good for 12 months. So you have 12 months to get through your level. If you don't get through that level, you will then need to repurchase that level. And that 12-month expiration date is the same for every level leading up to black belt. Question number 8. What if I have pre-existing injuries or I'm a little older in age? That's okay too. Yes, we do have requirements. Yes, you do have to do the physical requirements and the workouts that are required. However, if there are something that we need to work around or we can work around, we will be happy to do so. Everybody has the right to learn to protect themselves and the ones that they love. And we'll be more than happy to work the best we can with anybody who wants to train in the arts. Question number 9. What do I do if I don't have a training partner? Well, level 1, you don't need a partner. The program is designed for people that has 0 experience in martial arts training to learn the fundamentals and go all the way to black belt. Level 1, we're more focused on particular positions and movements such as blocking, punching, kicking, being able to do certain movements and body movements, and we're looking at form and how you can do certain combinations. And a lot of this is like, how to do different techniques in the air, different ways of moving the body, different ways of blocking, things like this. Level 2, you don't need a partner there either, because then we're trying to apply those techniques on things like a heavy bag or something along those lines. So then we can see you punch something, kick something, stuff like that. So level 1 is we're looking at form. Level 2, we're looking at how to apply that form towards some sort of tactile training. Level 3 is when you would actually start needing to have a training partner or at least someone to stand in with you so you could do the techniques. I will say out of all of the years that we've been doing long distance training, it is very rare that we do not have someone in the state that you reside that you could not be able to train with someone. Now I do want to say this, just because you don't have a training partner to start, that doesn't mean you shouldn't start your training. If you want to start training, because you don't need a partner for level 1 and level 2, and you learn so many great crucial skills that you can apply to self-defense. Don't worry about what's going to happen or what might happen, months down the road. Just focus on the moment, and in the moment, you don't need a partner to study level 1 or level 2. What you need to do is learn these skills, focus on your training, and try to better yourself within the martial arts. Question number 10, is the rank certificate that I get the same as every student that's in the physical dojo? Yes. And I know that can be a worry for some. I just want to say you're going to get the same exact certificate and you're going to do the same exact curriculum. The same Dinsho that you are sent in your initial email when you join level 1 is the same exact requirements that people do in the Hanbu. Every student will start at white belt and they go all the way through. The requirements are the exact same, the techniques are the exact same, their certificates are the exact same, and we have a certain level of efficiency and excellence that I expect all of my students to hold. So yes, you will have the same certificates sent to you when you do pass the level that you're on. So there it is. Those are the top 10 questions that we tend to get from people who are interested in online martial arts training, people that want to study ninjutsu at home. Now I do want to say that there's going to be a lot of naysayers out there. They're going to tell you that you can't do something, and don't worry about that. If you truly want to do something, dedicate yourself and do it. If you want to learn ninjutsu in the convenience of your own home, if you want to study ninjutsu and you don't live next to a dojo, then study in this organization. I definitely want to say this, and I cannot emphasize this anymore. In this organization, you're going to be studying with an organization that is internationally known, thousands of students all over the world, and we've been doing this for many years. It's much better to train with instructors that know what we're doing and can help you progress through the arts correctly than to go to a physical dojo with a terrible teacher that doesn't know what he's doing. So just because you're studying online does not mean that it is less or ineffective for going to a dojo, because studying with a good school like the Budo Ryu Kai online is going to be better than going to a crap school up the road with an instructor that doesn't know what he's doing. I also want to say that there's so many fraudulent people out there that just sell online martial arts and they don't care about the development of the students. Again, that is not what we do here. When you see people that say we're going to sell you the whole program for the honor system and they give you the black belt in the mail, that is someone that just wants to make $1, because they clearly don't care about you. They've never even seen you move and they're giving you a black belt in the mail. That is clearly someone who is only focused on making money. That is a business transaction. That is not martial arts training. We also do not cross rank. I get it that there's so many people that study other martial arts and they've attained great things in other martial arts. But just because you did something great in another martial art does not mean that that rank is going to cross over here. If you want to start here, you will start at white belt and work yourself through the levels like every single student. And speaking of levels, we do not sell the program all at once. I stand against that. When you come into a physical dojo here, you will start with level 1. You're going to work on level 1 till you pass level 1, then you move to level 2. I approach the online training the exact same way. We do not sell the whole program all at once. I just feel that that's shady. I think the people that do that are only looking for the money. They want to make a quick buck. That is not what I'm about. I want to help people grow within the martial arts. Here you will purchase level 1, you will train level 1, and when you pass level 1, you can move on to level 2. We do not sell the whole program all at once. So there you guys go, the top 10 questions that we get regarding online martial arts training. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like I said, I do post 2 to 3 videos every single week. If you guys are interested in authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu, you want to learn the empty-handed fighting tactics and all the weapons and tools of the ninja and samurai and survival skills and self-defense. If you are truly interested in that kind of training, check out my website at www.budoryuninjutsu.com. There you can see the 7 traditions that we teach, the philosophies and strategies and principles that we teach. If you don't live next to one of our dojos, you guys can always join the Budo Ryu Kai online ninjutsu dojo and you guys can start training with us that way. So thank you guys very much for your love and support. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, take care, be safe, and good luck in your journey of Budo. Bye.